And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Round Rock Express. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Today's starter, Danny Duffy.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cole Tucker. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and a new season is officially underway. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing, but he went too far. Going to count 1-2. Got him. And one away.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
And now Sean Bouchard. Ball one, no strikes. The pitch. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Top of the zone for a called strike. In the air to left center. Smith under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty outside.
2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Line drive, knocks it down. Whips it to first on the run. And that will end the inning. End of a half inning of play. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Welcome back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Connor Siebold. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Travis Jankowski. The wind and the pitch. Strike 1. The 0-1. Good eye right there. And a bunt towards third. Fair hands it. Tough play. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
That one ripped and foul ball. One down, base is empty.
2-1.
That clips the corner. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. We found a way to just get it by him.
Rafael Ortega stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Top of the second. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
The pitch. There's a strike. It's softly on the ground, left side. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That was it. The designated hitter, Elauris Montero.
And now here's Elauris Montero. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one out to right. Jankowski under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
And now the right fielder, Brenton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And delivers outside. No score here in the second. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Josh Young. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That clips the corner. Good eye right there. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Left field. Bouchard on the move. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ezekiel Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Sam Huff in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Righty to the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Rogers throws to first. Third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Austin Wins.
The catcher, Austin
Wins, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. The pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Michael Toglia. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now the third baseman, Kyle Datris. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and a run is in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now at the plate, Cole Tucker. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
No outs, runners at first and second. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Check swing, now a look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. Flied out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Toglia, the lead runner at second. Datris at first. 1 gone. Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Smith pulls it down and there are 2 away. The throw is wild and it gets away.
The center fielder, number 2.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. In there for strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And the 0-1. Base hit right field. Runner around third. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Way high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Base is full, 2 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Lowry's Montero. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And a pitch. That one drifts inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. Up the middle. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Isotopes on top 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Justin Foscue.
The designated hitter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the first offering is not close. To the right side, Rodgers fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting in, the first baseman, Yoshi.
So up next, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Tsutsugo throws right, bats left. 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. Righty delivers. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's outside. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. And the righty deals. Line drive, and it goes just foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I'll tell you what, he earned that one.
So a man aboard And the batter will be the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Two go. Over at first with one away. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he deals. And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So digging in, Travis Jankowski. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Left-hand batter waits.
Yeah. 1-1.
First and third, one down. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
At the belt and fires. And it's even up.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, one away. And that one is lifted in the air. Bouchard gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Kicks and fires. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to inning number 4. The Isotopes have the lead, 2-1. Start of the 4th at the plate. Brenton Doyle.
The right fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Duffy back to work. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike two.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And now the lefty in the air, right side of the infield. Duran makes his way towards it, and that one gets down, fair ball. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes a pitch. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, no strike.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 3-0. And that's in for a strike. And the 3-1. There's a strike.
Full count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Tolia.
And now the first baseman, Michael Tolia. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Smith makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Oh, the throw is wild.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Datris.
Here's the third baseman, Kyle Datris. Reached on an infield single his first time. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Doyle, the runner at first with 2 gone. Duffy checks the runner. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even...
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're midway in the fourth. The Isotopes on top here, 2-1. Welcome back. Digging in, Rafael Ortega.
The center fielder, Rafael.
And the right-hander back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Ground ball right side. And foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Josh Young. Fly to left his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next, Ezekiel Duran. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. Gets the slider in there for a strike. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Sam Huff, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Two outs. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And next is the designated hitter, Justin Foscue. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Right-hander deals. Just off the outside edge. First and second, 2 down. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Yoshi Tsutsugo getting ready to hit. He reached out a walk his first time.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
There's your strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Young on third. Hupp over at second. Foscue at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Bouchard on a dead sprint, racing back. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. So digging in, Cole Tucker.
For Albuquerque, the shortstop, Cole Tucker.
The pitch. There's the strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And it is 2-1. Next offering misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there.
You got a full count.
Goes down looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Bouchard, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the 1-0. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now one missed. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
All ones the count.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
0-1.
Movement in the bullpen. Jake Bird up and loosening in the pen. Gilbreth warming up as well. That one misses. Ball one. And that's too high.
One strike.
With 2-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And the batter now, Travis Jankowski.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one the other way. Bouchard makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Josh Smith. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And that skips in the dirt.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
The next offering misses. 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Full count.
That one lifted to left. Bouchard in position. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. The Isotopes have the advantage, 2-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Duffy back to work. Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Lowry's Montero. That one's in there, 0-1. Montero, 24 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The pitch. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
So up next, Brenton Doyle. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Doyle measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wins. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Next one misses, and now 2-0. That's through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The count 2-1. Fastball right back to the mound. Sends it to first, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Isotopes out front here, 2-1. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Rafael Ortega. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him! And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Josh Young. First offering misses the mark. And there's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's a strike.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And that one fouled off. Ripped into right center. Base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I'll tell you. Man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Connor Siebold out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jake Bird.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Ezekiel Duran, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. 0-1 there. Young stands at first with 1 out. On the ground right side. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Sam Huck. That clips the zone. Strike 1. In the air, right side. Doyle makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Justin Foscue. And a base hit on a line. Does it. Fires it to the plate. The run comes in from second. We are tied at 2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now here is Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And he dodges that fastball. Here's a 2-1. Just missed. Jonathan Ornelas up next.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to flip him on the way in.
Ornelas in the box now. Takes strike 1. Yo 1. Started to swing, held up.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to the left side. They get the force. That's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. Righty reliever out of the pen, Cole Winn.
Number 60, Cole Winn.
Michael Tolia now at the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The pitch. And downstairs. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Jankowski sizing this one up. He makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Now back, the third baseman.
So up next, Kyle Datris. Swings through that one. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Taylor Hearn appears to be getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Cole Tucker. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in for a strike. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pickoff throw. Tucker back on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Gilbert.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Travis Jankowski. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The wind and the pitch. Jankowski checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The wind to kick, the 2-0. Just missed. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and right at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Josh Smith will hit next.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Bro holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And a pitch. And a sac bunt here. Datris on the run, sends it over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Number 6.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Josh Young, the next to hit.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'll be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
A 1-0. They say it went. And a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air, left side. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they take the lead in the 7th.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
So 2 down now, and here is Ezekiel Duran. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is outside. Smith on at second with 2 down. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
And it's fouled away. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And 1-2.
Exercise.
That one to first. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Pitching change here, Glenn Otto.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. And a pitch. Ball one low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Leclerc, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. Now a slow roller to second. Duran tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brendan Rodgers. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
At the belt and fires. Bounce to third. Zips it across. And that quickly 2 away.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So now the DH spot. Lowry's Montero. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a good eye there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now the right fielder, Brenton Doyle. Fouled off. He was late.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Check swing. Went around. And it's 2-2. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. That's the third out. New arm out of the bullpen, Gavin Hollowell.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So now here's the DH, Justin Foscue.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the right, and that's just foul.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here's the first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo. First pitch, and he just misses. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Phillips Valdez preparing to come on if needed. The 1-1. Out towards left center. Bouchard grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And the batter now, Jonathan Ornelas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Travis Jankowski. Hollowell over to first. Back in safe, really close. First offering misses the mark. Hollowell throws over. Throw, and it gets away.
He'd already thrown over trying to keep the runner close, but I think this time he was trying to pick him off, was a little quicker with that one, and just didn't quite get into a good throwing position before letting it go. You know, errors on pickoff throws are killers because it's a throw you didn't have to make.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a slow roller. Tolia takes it himself, and that is the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Through 8 full, the Express lead it 3-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jose Leclerc. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game, and now Austin wins. The pitch. And strike one to the catcher. That's in there. The ball's 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Michael Tolia digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Popped up. Young settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Kyle Datris getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Slice down the right side. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And he hit him.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Cole Tucker. Leclerc with a move to first. Datris dives back in safely.
At least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score. First for the Victorious Express, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Isotopes, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.